Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you all for being here. I just have a few questions as well. First to Ms. Ottinger, wondering, will the FAA commit today to work collaboratively with industry and airport stakeholders to reach consensus on any revisions to the benefit cost analysis for contract towers?
Absolutely. We have committed to doing that, and we are, in fact, in the process of doing just that. We have most recently met with the Contract Tower Association a couple of months ago to share with them the latest information that we have and the analysis that we're doing. We are awaiting some feedback from them, and we have plans to meet with them again later this month.
I wonder if I can ask you and also Mr. Grizzle if you could please talk about any effects that sequestration could have on the National Air Service and what steps the FAA is taking to plan for these cuts. And also on that, just wanted to see if you've begun communicating this plan and coordinated action with our nation's air traffic controllers.
Although we have received no specific direction as to the impact of a sequestration on the FAA, we have done a great deal of internal planning, looking at different scenarios and how we would be required to shift our priorities in the event that different sequestration scenarios came into place. We have not begun sharing those with anyone yet because we're not far enough along in designing those priorities, but suffice it to say that it would require a significant reprioritization of what we currently do.
Is your sense that there will be a big impact with sequestration, or is that uncertain right now?
It could be. We don't know is the answer, but it could be large.
When will you know?
We are in communication with various parts of the administration, and our perceptions are developing as we are in these communications.
Well, you know, I echo what my colleague from Wisconsin, Mr. Ribble, said. I'm so grateful for the safety that we enjoy and the confidence of getting on an airplane. But I think this is very important, and we haven't gotten a real sense from the administration of what is the plan with sequestration. We see an impact of Department of Defense, but it very well, I think, could impact the safety of our skies. And so we are asking you to reach out as well to the administration to clarify this of what is the intention here. We better get these plans in place now, I believe. Am I wrong? Tell me, you know, what your thoughts are. If there's any question that this could have an impact, we better know about that now and start making those plans, and I think start communicating with our air traffic controllers of what those plans are.
We are committed to maintaining the highest level of safety, and we will not undertake any change that would diminish that.
Well, I appreciate that. I just my fear is with sequestration. It's a MEDAX approach, basically, of that could address and impact many departments, and it's just very unclear of what the administration and the White House's plan is to deal with this. So I would just ask for your help together to get some clarity here, get communicating for the sake of continuing that safety that we enjoy, that we really expect, and I think have a right to expect to continue. So just as my time is winding down, getting back to contract towers, just wonder if each of you could just briefly touch on if you feel like if contract towers, is there any lack of redundancies resulting in safety issues in contract towers, or do they have any inferior equipment or facilities, or do you see, in your opinion, that contract towers have deficient training programs? What's your sense on those three issues? And I'd ask each of you to comment quickly.
We believe that the staffing, equipping, and the condition of the facilities in the contract towers are adequate for a very high level of safety, and we constantly monitor all of those.
Sir, we believe staffing and training are sufficient. The agency gives close attention to those measures. We know that the agency is stressed, however, across the NAS at all air traffic facilities when it comes to aging facilities and making sure that they are maintained in the best condition possible. Contract towers are no exception. The FAA's own facilities would also fall into that group.
Well, thank you. My time has expired. I do appreciate it. I do think this is an important issue that we're going to have to continue to talk about and get some real answers as far as sequestration and potential impact on safety of our skies. We can't, as you've said, we can't allow any compromise in this, and we've got to make sure we work together to get some real answers of how this is going to impact. Thank you. I yield back.